who was honored himself with the same award back in 2016. So please join me in welcoming to the stage Mr. Frank Welker.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It is indeed an honor and a privilege to be here to celebrate this wonderful tribute to my friend, Peter Cullen. I remember when I first when I first heard Peter. It was back in the early 70s, and I was sitting at home watching television, the Sonny and Cher show, which was a very popular variety show back in the day. And at the beginning of every show, they had this animated silver orb that would come whizzing across the screen, and you'd hear these incredible sound effects, noises, impressions, voices. I thought to myself, wow, this is an incredibly huge, talented cast. That huge, incredibly talented cast was one person, Peter Cullen. Now, it wasn't long after that we did our first show together, Mighty Man and Yuck. Peter was the superhero Mighty Man, and I was his homely, talking dog, Yuck. Well, Peter was so facile with his voices that he literally did all the guest roles. So we did everything, which means when they brought in catering, guess who got all the food? And Peter, to show you what a classy guy he was, he ate the fruit and gave me the donuts and the eclairs. Remember that? That's when I knew this was the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Now, I must admit I was a bit of a pest, and being a master, I had to try voices on him. So I remember one time I said, Peter, what do you think of this dog? Peter turned to me and he said, Frank, that is not a dog. This is a dog. You should hear his Canadian bullfrog. In 1984, things changed. Peter and I went to war. We did Transformers. Once again, Peter was the superhero Optimus Prime, and I was his arch-enemy, the evil Megatron. Well, that was 40 years ago, and thanks to Mr. Cullen, that franchise continues to this day stronger than ever. Transformers and Optimus Prime have become legendary, and Peter's iconic performance has made him not only part of the culture, but the undisputed and irreplaceable leader of the Autobots. But it's not just his talent or that magnificent voice that we recognize. It's who he is. His honesty, his loyalty, his passion for his work, care for his friends, and his deep respect for the audience. That's what's brought him here tonight.
When I was a kid, I could do sounds, and then eventually I could do my teachers. I used to get in a lot of trouble. I mean, I really did. I flunked first grade.
Every storyteller knows that the characters tell the tale, and in animation, the voice is what brings the character to life. In his decades of voicing, Peter Cullen is beloved for hundreds of characterizations, everything from Eeyore and Winnie the Pooh,
Not that anybody cares, man.
to Venger in Dungeons and Dragons, the Alien in Predator, and of course in his best-known role, Optimus Prime in the Transformers. first as an action cartoon and later in live-action films. Born Peter Claver Cullen in Montreal, Quebec on July 28, 1941, to parents Henry and Muriel. He grew up with 3 siblings. Peter may be best known as the voice of Optimus Prime, but his humble beginnings started with imitating farm animals.
And I could do all the animals. By the end of the summer, I could do horses, cows, dogs, cats, lambs, sheep, pigs, chickens. Any grade 2 was a disaster because, I would interrupt every class with it.
After graduating from the National Theatre School of Canada, he made his way to Hollywood and got his first big break as a series regular on the Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour.
My brother was a captain in the Marine Corps, fought in Vietnam, and he was decorated Bronze Star with V and Purple Hearts, etc. And when he came home years later, we were sharing an apartment together. And we had one car. I was going through a difficult time of my life. Say, what are you going to do? He said, I'm going to an audition. He said, what are you auditioning for? I said, a truck. What does a truck sound like? I said, Larry, I don't know. It's a hero. He's a hero truck. His face got very serious, and he just went, Peter, if you're going to be a hero, be a real hero. Don't be one of those Hollywood pretenders. Don't go yelling and screaming and pretending you're a tough guy. Be strong enough to be gentle. And that hung in my brain. But I just did it in his voice, just saying, my name is Optimus Prime, from the planet Cybertron, leader of the Autobots. 3 weeks later, I found out I got the job.
The same core values that he admired most in his brother Larry are the traits that make up the heart of Optimus Prime: honesty, integrity, dignity, honor, courage, and compassion. Peter has always been committed to supporting NASA, with his initial enthusiasm stemming from watching the 1969 Apollo 11 moon landing. His devotion to NASA and the Goddard Space Flight Center has led to his partnering with them in their Optimus Prime Spin-off Award Initiative, a contest developed by NASA to encourage students across the country to develop innovations and designs sparked from public NASA technologies using math, space, science, and technology.
Hi, I'm Peter Cullen, and this great NASA Goddard team is the dream of yesterday, the hope of today, and the reality of the future. There's more to them than meets the eye. There's more to you than meets the eye.
In his lifetime of work, one of Peter's greatest joys is encouraging inspiration and courage in others. He believes in people becoming the best versions of themselves to make a difference in the world we all live in.
Mr. Cullen, Eric Bauza here. Congratulations, sir, on your Lifetime Achievement Emmy. Much, much deserved for the endless amounts of amazing characters that you've gifted to us over the years. Here's to many, many more. Congratulations.
Hey Peter, what's going on? This is your guy, Steve Cable Jr. here. Just wanted to give you a huge congratulations on your Lifetime Achievement Emmy. Well deserved, long time coming. You already know, you're a super talented human being, but even more, just a great person. You know I love you, so I'm sending love your way. And from the Transformers family, as you know, let's roll out.
It is my honor to introduce the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences recipient of the 2023 Lifetime Achievement Award, Mr. Peter Cullen.
Well, a lot of thank yous. Whew. Recognition. You know, you're never too old to get recognition. Especially when you're young, that's when it's important, but when you get a little long in the tooth, recognition becomes a strong friend to help you through the many rejections as an actor you might receive over the course of a career year. And gratefulness becomes a strong feeling for many of us. First of all, to my incredible family, who have survived with me through the ups and downs, the joys and tears. You are my heroes, now and always. To my agent, my friend, Kevin Motley, whose skills and courage amaze me continually. I thank you, Kevin. To Adam Sharp and the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences, I am humbled. I'm honored. Whew. Thank you to Steve Tischerman, my agent retired, who persisted on putting hundreds of thousands of miles on my car, going to auditions and gigs. You guys know that. You gals. Huge thanks. Thanks, Steve. To Frank Welker and Jonathan Winters, the kings of characters and voices that make me laugh more than anything, anywhere, at any time. And now, a time to thank my many Transformer fans and friends with all my heart. We are one. I'm thankful to Hasbro, a company started by brothers and who have provided children's imaginations with toys, games, television, films. I am proud of the work that you allowed me to do. And finally, to my brother Larry, Captain Larry Cullen, K Company, 3rd Battalion, 5th Marines, 1st Marine Division, United States Marine Corps, whose inspiration for Optimus Prime came from his words and in his voice. Peter, if you're going to be a hero, be a real hero. Be strong enough to be gentle. Semper Fi, Larry. All my heart, I thank you. And to you, my peers, my friends, I thank you till all are one.